Right? Me know that enough other people don't like Donna. Me know that enough other people don't like her. Una don't like her for whatever reason it is. Una have no reason and so forth. I personally don't have nothing against her. Me not be a hypocrite. I don't have nothing against her. You feel me I say? But listen to this now. Solaine, you know. One, Solaine is not mad. Two, nothing wrong with Solaine. Solaine know exactly what she's doing. And Solaine know how to play with people's emotion. Now I'll tell you what I rang Donna for. What I rang Donna for. And it seems that Donna, I don't know, it eventually she going to listen. I don't know how much more she can take before she really listen. And realize that there is a problem. There's physically a problem. And when Donna have to understand, say, she have a brand. She have a good brand. She have a brand. She have a $1 million brand she have. And when you have a $1 million brand, you cannot let anybody, no combobulated people come around and try. Even if they're not trying to damage your brand, be a part of anything that you're doing. Right? Half of the people who Donna help is ungrateful. 3/4 of the people who Donna help is ungrateful. Right? Me don't know why Donna pick up and help these people, but she must know why she pick up and help these people. No, check this out now. Solaine is the kind of person like this. The way Solaine love money, Solaine will poison Donna. If Solaine get the chance, then we'll do things to Donna. And they will do things to Donna because Donna allow them run our environment and feel that they are a genuine person. No. Donna get up and build a house and get to Solaine. Donna did not have to build a house and get to Solaine because Solaine is not Donna's family. Solaine is a stranger who was in a situation that Donna take out her situation and put in a good situation because of the kindness out her heart. No, check this out now. Whether or not you don't want to sound like Donna or not, and Donna this and Donna that and rate it, and Donna love the bagger and Donna love the social media and this and blah 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 blah. We all love social media. All of us love social media. All of us like the moment on social media. All of us like some of you on social media. And some of we don't like you. No. When Donna did wrong the other day, when Solaine was arrested, was locked up in court the other day, Donna should have never come on her live and raise any money for Solaine. Right? I made her tell Donna the same thing. You shouldn't come on her live and raise any money for Solaine, no matter what Solaine's condition is. You shouldn't do it. Because guess what happened? You help Solaine and build Solaine house and give. If Solaine want a drink of water, she go up a Donna. If Solaine want food, she go up a Donna. Any situation that Solaine go through, she find herself up a Donna and Donna always. Because you know what Solaine sit down and study Donna more than Donna study herself. And realize, say, okay, alright, Donna have a weak heart and I know how she can disappear and use my injection to come back around Donna and Donna not go run because me's a mad somebody. So because Donna thinks that Solaine is a mad somebody, she generally loves Solaine and generally keep embracing her, but don't know that Solaine is actually a problem to her, a problem to her environment. It is no surprise that Solaine come and cuss Donna. It is no surprise that Solaine come and cuss anybody around her so because Solaine love money. No matter how much money you give Solaine and so forth, if you tell Solaine that Donna have 1,000, he might go up at Donna for 1,000. Solaine was in a jail. And when Solaine was in a jail because of whatever she did when she got to court and the situation, even when Donna tells Solaine said, don't keep the party, she still keep party. And the people that encourage Solaine to keep the party, none of them is nowhere to be found to help through the situation. When Solaine got from Triple X, go right down, all of them were did it, right? People use Solaine because they realize that she's easy to be used and she's easy to can push around, right? Now, with the whole situation with Solaine taking this man and that man or whatever it is and so forth, right? Solaine was sober and Solaine come on line and cuss out Donna. She wasn't drunk. She never have nothing to do with any mad spirit or whatever it is and so forth, right? She come on and she cuss Donna and she say what's on her mind. And not only say she say what's on her mind, she add to the story that even if it not go like that, you people out there is going to believe whatever. I'm a black person. I'm a black person right now. Black you right now. You never live to see another minute. Black you. Thank you, Jesus. That's up, doggone. Right? No matter what Solaine situation is and so forth, Donna always going to help Solaine, right? Donna raised the money to get Solaine out of jail. Donna come on her live and she said, okay, Solaine lock up or whatever it is. She never come do it to try to get attention. She do it because at the end of the day, she really don't want Solaine in a jail. She don't want certain situations, so she still take her out of jail. And guess what happened? I'm not going to lie to the people. I swear to God up above. You see, one time I see that money there raise, I said to myself, say, I bet you this is going to cause some problem. That I said to myself. When I see the money I raise, let me check. When I see the money I raise, I said to myself, say, I bet you any money, something is going to happen. Okay, alright. As soon as I come off alive here, no problem. As soon as Mr. Donna raised the money for Solaine, I knew it was going to be a problem. So hold on. So Donna raised the money for Solaine if you get Solaine out of jail. Right? Solaine no understand say, the fact that Donna come on and sit down on her life out of her busy schedule and bring the awareness of her situation to people that Donna is working and Donna is helping her. So she can't turn around and be ungrateful and say, I did donor the money and Donna forgive her the money if she go pay a court. Because anyhow, Donna gives Solaine the money. The money now reach the court and so forth. And Solaine find himself in a jail and Solaine always will find out, always will think say, the people who follow Donna, they are a bank and she always going to use the people. And some of these people is so combobulated, them always going to help. What should I really take place and so forth, right? What Donna have to do, she had done is okay. Come on and say, okay, this is what it is and so forth. Can I tell Donna the truth, you know? Pana live, me tell her the truth. I said, Donna, at the end of the day, you have to know when the jar spade is spade. You have to know who to help and know everybody who you see. You see, let me tell you something. You see, God set Solaine the way Solaine is, you know. And no matter who tries to help Solaine, Solaine are going to be like that. Oh, God set her. And you see, you know what God did Donna right there, so? God showed Donna say, yo, I am in charge. Because I set this person the way them is because that person cannot deal with a certain situation. And you go against whatever I've set as the creator and go around that and try to help them when they're ready. Set them the way they're ready. Because Solaine is what it is. So when Solaine come and cuss Donna and say this and rotate at the end of the day, God have ideal the situation for what it is because guess what happened? Me know before Donna come up and life come ask the money for Solaine. She have the feelings that she should do it or not. Me know she have a doubt in it and so forth. Me know Donna must have said to herself, boy, the people might will come cuss me now say me a try to help Solaine again. God have give her all the signs and she go against that and help Solaine. Right? Now people ask me, I want woman calling this morning. Me I watch one program this morning. I want woman calling and say, boy, Donna this and Donna that. Let me tell you something. Me get to understand that Donna send back the money to the people. I mean, I tell you, God about the truth. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I have no proof if Donna send back the money to the people. But he said, if Donna send back the people money, very good. I agree with her. I agree with Donna to send back every red cent to every mama. Send it back. If she send back the money, I agree with her to send the money back. I agree with her to send the money back to the people. If you guys want to help Solaine through our situation, only send the money to Solaine directly. Because let me tell you something. Solaine are going to end up in a jail and no money now going to pay it in our courthouse. Right? The fact that Donna raised the money for try to help her. Right? In a situation, she end up in a jail and so on. And she turn around and she class and cuss her like that and say she get beat up and she this and she that and rotate and so. Well, Donna have to understand, right? Because Donna don't really understand too much about them life, something how them life go. Donna, you could be the best person in the world. You could give the whole world everything you have. You see, once somebody come on social media and say, hey, about you, even if it is not correct. If 20 people, at least 15 or 10 of them out of that is going to believe the situation until it becomes a situation where they don't believe it anymore. Once a negative thing have got there about you, it doesn't make a difference what you have done. I don't like people like me where we don't give a rat ass what nobody say. Right? I don't like people like me. I don't care what nobody say. But at the end of the day and so forth, Donna have to learn. She have to learn. I mean, I'm sitting there, so she have to learn. Donna have to learn the hard way. And this is the hard way because Donna get every warning possible in the world. So listen, cut all ties with these people. Stop dedicating yourself to these people. These people is ungrateful. These people will turn around and stab you in your back. These people will turn around and demolish you. She get everyone in the world. And why this woman don't want to learn all of God? No. I remember when the day of Bashar and I talk truth, you know. You understand me? I say, we don't know if Donna don't know how to say no. The difference with yes or no. It can't be no brighter than this and so forth. Is that all the people that she have helped, 99% of them is bad mind and ungrateful and them don't appreciate nothing. Let me always use the word. When the cock is hard, the heart is weak. But when the cock is dead, everything becomes a reality. That is the situation, not that situation. Everybody is happy when time money at the show and so forth. Even people, me see, the girl were dead. Me see enough people go up there and help. And one 90-year-old woman, I think a 90-year-old woman come from St. Thomas, come down there help them with the situation. And 3/4 of people were done help and build house and give them money. There was nowhere to be found. 3/4 of people were done help and give money and help make them become something out of life. They was not there to give a helping hand. Every single person who had done a help should have up at that house are free without even thinking about any money and things like that. 3/4 of this bad man, drunk or combobulated, non-element, non-going away people was not even there. 70-year-old. 70-year-old. And she find herself, and she was not a part of the program, find herself over there. And these combobulated people where she helped was not even there to give a helping hand. And if them do come give a helping hand, them are going to want the money. How much more than how much more you going to take? How much more you going to make people try to disgrace you? How much more you going to make people talk about you? How much more you going to make people come say you this and you that and when not go like, how much more you going to take? Me no know somebody have to go tie your hand with a rope or something and make you understand say, yo, it's time to let it go. It's time to let this whole charity business go. Let it go, period. It don't make no sense. The good have to suffer for the bad. Because at the end of the day, even another thing and so forth. Me and Donna say, I never text her, I come off live and tell her, me she has said something. And I say it on live. Me and Donna say, she soon go a friend, she soon there. No, Donna. That statement there, mama, let go that statement there, mama. Let go that statement you have, mama. Let go that statement that you have. Not even your best friend round you must know when you leave and know so you go a friend. Because the same drunk or them when I like you will turn round and do all kind of things because them know why you leave. Because when time them leave, when time you leave them not going to have no food to eat. You have to disappear upon them like a thief in the night. You can't tell them say you soon go a friend. The same drunk of them will sit down and do all kind of thing. I mean, if you believe in our way, I don't know if you believe in our way. But you see the closest people them to you, and them same closest people will mess you up. Me know you love what you do. Me know you have the passion for the people them, but you must stop make people play with emotion, man. All the people them where you help, they are not your family. I know your pitney, you have 3 pitney. Your 3 pitney now give you a problem. Your 3 pitney is not giving you no problem. Them, I know them are disgrace you. It better them come disgrace you or whatever. Your 3 pitney now give you a problem. Why do you pick up these drunk or combobulated non-element and have them around you? Why? You don't need them to sell cake. You don't need them to sell slippers. You don't need none of them. Them need you. You don't need them. Why do you have these combobulated people, non-element around you, right? To keep doing these things. And then again too, you know what happened to? You need to disconnect yourself from most of these people who's reaching out to you on social media. Disconnect yourself from them. The people who pick up on a call in the morning and say to you, oh Donna, you know, don't worry yourself. God is going to help you. And you're you need to separate yourself from all this combobulated, all of them. You need to stop taking phone call from these people. You're not supposed to take no phone call from them. Make them call Paula. Make them tell Paula the problem. And then when they tell Paula the problem, then Paula can tell them. Stop taking phone call from them because enough of them will come on the phone, come talk to you. They are demons. They're not real people. But them see you when I turn you on and chat you and say you're this and you're that. Them see them when I turn around. You have to distance yourself from these people. This whole program, this whole thing, it, I mean, I say, get out of control. It out of control because guess what happened? You allow these people to keep walking on you. You allow to feed these people water. You give them food. You give them clothes. You give them this. You have to cut away from Solaine. And then, let me tell you this. Only Jesus Christ could have come out of the sky and tell me, say, you're not going to find yourself back around Solaine again. It's only God can come out of the sky and tell me, say, you're not going to make Solaine come use your emotion again and come back around you. Solaine, let me tell you something. I can't tell you exactly what's going to happen. I can tell you exactly what's going to happen. And this is how you're going to embrace yourself. You say, Solaine have a plan for you. She have a plan for you. And you know the plan that she have for you? Solaine going to find herself where she realizes, you're not talk to her anymore. You don't want her yard anymore. You know what Solaine going to do? Solaine going to attempt to do suicide. She are going to attempt, so she are going to do suicide. She are going to go to the extent just to get your attention. And you see, once she get your attention, is a way of finding herself back around because she knows that your emotion and your heart is weak towards her and weak towards people. She are going to find all kind of way and all kind of things to do to herself. And guess what happens? You are going to yes, say you this or you that. You have to tough up and understand that no matter what you hear about Solaine or anybody, you don't care. You separate your life, say you don't care, and only God can come and change your mind. Your mind not to change, mama, because Solaine are going to end up put herself at risk. And then it are going to come around where you know is going to find yourself in a hot water because guess what happened? You're going to feel like you're obligated for go down there and help her through. If she ever in herself, make sure you know herself. You can't stop her from putting a rope on her neck. You cannot stop her from take pill. You cannot stop her from drink. You cannot stop her from do nothing she want to do. As long as she not coming in your yard to try to hurt herself, it's no problem. You have to know. She need to go down to the jail and spend at least a month down there also. There's things need to be done. And you right now, Donna, you're not only bitten off a lot. You have put your life, your health, on the line for somebody who don't even worth it. You have put your business on the line for somebody who don't even have a value to your business. When you put your life and your value on the line for people like those, and you put your health at risk and you're not here for your pitney and your grand pitney them now, how do you explain that or how you expect them to go deal with it? Explain it to me. Me see you do one thing sometime, mama, and at the end of the day, me see you drink Red Bull. And you drink Red Bull and I drink Red Bull. You know why you drink Red Bull? You drink it because the anxiety and how you feel and how you feel obligated to these people, it pushes you in a situation that you have to go to a supplement to try to deal with these people. Does it worth it? Does all of this worth it, mama? None of it worth it. Eh? When last you take yourself and say, yo, you go carry yourself, go treat all the people and where you help and all the people and where you give money to. Come on live and tell me how much of them have did it for you. Play a junk. And say how much of these people really care about you. And people, me not come on to come talk because, okay, Donna big me up and we say hi to each other and so forth. No, me I talk the truth because at the end of the day, guess what happened? It could happen to anybody. Everybody are rejoice right now. Everybody are rejoice and everybody are trying to get to Solaine because they want to know what's going on and all that. And people are, let me tell you something. Me and one woman says, this man say, Duppy in a Solaine. And she's not acting on her own. Then if Duppy in a Solaine enough for her problem, a Solaine attract Duppy. And that Donna make she attract Duppy. If Duppy tell Solaine what to do and not to do it, Donna need to separate herself from Solaine. Because Donna may tell you something. If you don't separate yourself from Solaine, it will come to a point where the law will get involved. If you do not, and let me tell you something, a person is innocent until proven guilty. I am not saying that woman has secret for you because that woman don't have secret for nobody. The fact of the matter, Donna, the road that Solaine head down to, Solaine is on the edge. And the edge where she's on right now, you are going to be the one that's in the front line that they will be questioning about a situation that you know nothing about and have no knowledge about. I don't the set ahead. Mrs. Solaine do a video this morning, almost about 3 o'clock in the morning. She said she don't care. She must have got her room, must be 4:30 and somebody will call somebody. And you should know. Call Donna. Yeah. I want to go to the hospital, go get a pill, and so forth. When you look at that situation, and when me hear what Solaine said this morning, me really sitting and listen and I say, you know, so me kind of figure out what really I go on here. So. And remember in the end of the day, you know, Donna come on and Donna said she upset about what Solaine said. But and that, you know why Donna upset? Is the lie what Solaine can tell and how the public see it. Whether or not they believe Solaine or not, they are feeding into the situation because you allow them to feed into the situation. You allow these people to have something to say is because you allow Solaine to come around and other people to come at your yard. You allow them to come at your yard. You have people come at your yard and say, oh man beat the man this and man that. So me ask you, now tell me now. If Donna did separate herself from Solaine weeks and weeks ago, would Solaine come around talking about say, oh man, Donna send man to tell boyfriend to beat her up? Now if me a police officer now, and me see Solaine around Donna, and Solaine can report it and say, Donna make me beat up certain person. Me as a police officer, whether or not they go like that, me I go to Donna and me I go try to question and ask her, say, do you know anything about this? And a person is innocent and they prove it guilty. Why you don't detach yourself from that woman? Whether or not, attach yourself away from the woman because you see what happened? She start to tell lie on you and make you look bad. Remember, everybody already have her as a mad person. So the fact that everybody have her as a mad person, it doesn't make a difference what you say, I said, or anybody else say. They might look at the mad person and hear what people say. Pick sense out and nonsense. You know, I say, Solaine, I tell the truth. And then later on, they might realize that it was never the truth. But the fact of the matter is that because they can't know your business, if you have a man or go in the yard, they have no choice but to take it from somebody that they think is credible, which is not credible. It happened over and over. How much more disgrace I got cast upon 100 before you realize that it's time. People right now, you didn't have to come up and live, come talk and say, yeah, stop. See the other day, people disgrace you again. People where you help, disgrace you. And half a society, say, them agree with the girl. Them not see the point, Them not see the point because the fact of the matter and so forth, you help, right? You help them. And if you need some board to fix up somewhere else, it doesn't make a difference whether the baby father sell the bike or whatever it is. The fact that you help me and you tell me, say, you borrow some board for God, me supposed to give them without no problem whether or not me buy them because you help me if you help me there with me there. And if those people can turn around and tell you, say, no, I rent them, I rent it. It doesn't make a difference if it tells them I rent it to you, I rent it to the person. It should never be on the table in the first way. But it comes around that you see the signs of the, and grateful of these people, you still help these people. How much of them ever buy a cake from you? How much of these people where you help ever come and buy a cake from you? Think good. How much of these people that you help come and buy a cake from you? Are they so broke and so desperate that they couldn't come buy a cake from you? What do you do every time? You keep giving them a cake. The fans keep buying them cake and the fans give them the cake and then becomes worthless. You make them sit back and just enjoy life. And the people, some of the people that you help, the one them that are genuine and the person that are, you don't see enough of them because the people come around and they run who they want to run. Well, let me say something else, because Miss Donna help because she make money from it. She's not doing it for free. She's not doing it for free. That person we attack, that person, me never going to entertain someone,